welcome back to the channel, Aries. I hope you're doing well. Spirit wants to give you a message, baby. Alright, Spirit, maybe we have a message from Sweet Tea for the soul, for the sign of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, always. The hereafter. The hereafter. The grass withers, the flowers fade, but the word of God stands forever. Isaiah 48. Beauty parlors are linoleum-floored social settings for southern ladies who favor high hair, hellacious, sorry. Okay, let me start over. Beauty parlors are linoleum-floored social settings for southern ladies who favor high hair, hellacious amounts of hairspray, and beauticians they can count on as lifelong friends. So somehow there's a beautician significance. Some beautician style clients' dues from cradle to grave. So they are with you forever, making sure they look as good in the here and now as on the church send-off to the hereafter. But no matter how hard we try to avoid it, the day will come when gray hairs will show up, cross its arms, and refuse to leave. And there won't be enough hair dye or nearly enough time to keep covering it. When the time comes to give up on the hair dye and highlights, get your style on. Then lift your chin up, take a sip of your RC Cola or that awful shoe leather coffee they serve in beauty parlors, and make up your mind that gray hairs don't care. If you are blessed to live long enough, growing old is a part of life, and age is a badge of honor, not a condition to remedy or be ashamed of. In fact, the Bible says gray hair is a crown of glory gained by living a godly life. Proverbs 16:31. Faith check. You can tease your hair as high as you want, but high hairdos won't bring you closer to God or heaven. Give God the glory for the crown of glory and rejoice in the beauty of your frosty season in life. Gray hair is hereditary. We get it from our children. So your children have caused you to have gray hair, Aries, or maybe you're a child that's causing your parents to have gray hair. I have a fiery Aries as a daughter. I have a daughter who is 17. And she is an Aries. Alright, Spirit, show me how you're working in Aries situation. How are you working? Something wouldn't change and your happiness is here. So there's a need for transformation and to use your intuition, but somehow there's a need for your happiness. The transformation to bring happiness. The Death card is here. Scorpio is here with you. I'm sorry, this is Leo. The sun is typically Leo. And then we have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio that are somehow so weird. Alright, we're going to find out how this happened to you, Aries. Here, maybe see how this happened to the sign of Aries. What caused this situation that Aries is in? It wasn't just like nothing would change when it came to my happiness, and I wasn't using my intuition either. Or somebody else wasn't using theirs. May I see, please, how this happened to my beautiful Aries? My handsome Aries. How did this happen to Aries, Spirit? May we see, please, how this happened to Aries? You had to unplug. You're hot, smart, and you have a great ass. And you had to agree to fucking disagree. So somebody was unplugged. Somebody like maybe broke up with you, or somehow they unplugged. Turn it off, it turns them on. So you maybe blocked somebody on social media. You're hot, smart, and you have a great ass. Your person is lucky. Remind them and agree to fucking disagree. You see shit differently. That's life with another person. Good times. So you blocked somebody because you're hot, smart, and you have a great ass, and You just didn't want to agree with this person, so you agreed to disagree. All right, what was being hidden? Oh, somebody was having sex. That's what they were hiding. All right, and what's being shown? So somebody was having sex is what happened here. You were just going to shut the fuck up. Just stop talking to this person. And what's going to happen next? It's time for shit to get real. Get honest as fuck, Aries, and keep that shit to yourself. So you were like, I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm not coming off of it, so go ahead and have sex with that person. Somebody cares way too much. Give 0. You're giving too many fucks. Give 0. Somebody is having sex. All they care about is the sex. And you're not talking to this person because they're having sex, and you know you're hot, smart, and you have a great ass, and you're just going to agree to disagree with this person. What would this person say to Aries, the one that's having sex in secret? They would say, I miss you so much all the time, actually. So they miss you, Aries. They miss you. What would Aries say to them? In case we have a cross watcher. You have me confused with someone else, and you just fell asleep on the phone, LOL, good night. So you would tell this person, you have me confused with someone else. I'm not talking to you. So you fell asleep on the phone, and booty call. Somebody wants a booty call, but you're not going to give it to them. I don't think. What would Aries say about the booty call? Where have you been my whole life? And, oh, why, Lord, help me, I can't send this. So you feel like this person hasn't been there for you, and you might be reading their text, wanting to text them back, but you're not going to because you don't want to seem desperate. And you're definitely not, because you're hot, smart, and you have a great ass. Alright, show me a little bit more about how this happened. I feel gossip here. How did this happen? Somebody was busy. Somebody was insecure. They didn't want to hear it. They were like, I'm not going to listen to this. This is over. You're just venting. Maybe they were breaking up with someone else and they were just venting. But you're like, you're just insecure. I'm too busy for this. You're insecure and I don't want to hear it. So it's over. That's what. And you were just venting and talking to someone else about your issues. All right, what was being hidden here? That there was a situation that was about to explode, that shit's about to pop off and go up in flames. So secretly, there's a situation that's about to explode, and it's because of have sex. What was being shown? Besides shut up. That someone was expecting a new start. They were destroyed. Sexual protection is here, and use caution because of this. You want a new beginning, but you got destroyed, and it's because of sexual protection and caution. But what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to be in their feels and running away because they are outdated. You broke up with this person. You don't want this person anymore because this person hurt you. And be careful, Aries. Caution, sexual protection. So use sexual protection if you do have sex with this person. Because it looks like somebody is secretly going to have sex. And you have to protect yourself from... Somebody's going to be in their feels and run away, though. So I don't recommend that. Alright, let's find out what wouldn't change about your happiness. Let's move on to that and find out what wouldn't change about your happiness. We're going to look at this from the good, we might look at it from the good tarot, but right now we're using light seers, right spirit, right. The sun and a friend of yours are surprised. The sun and the sun. So this is like your happiness, your freedom. Oh, a hierophant, higher level commitment. It could be a marriage, or it could be one of those contractual type relationships where you have a contract with this person. Alright, show me why death is here. The cards are very stiff. They don't even want to shuffle. May I see why death is here? What wouldn't change for Aries? May I see, please? Something wouldn't. It had to do with this tower, this explosion, this situation that exploded. What's the Tower and the World? Something didn't end. It's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who they withdrew a very small offer. They didn't even have much to offer you to begin with, but they withdrew it. Orange baggy pants that hang down on your butt are significant. Owls are significant. Black crows are significant. Somebody might live in the mountains. Snow-capped mountains are significant. Blue jeans, boots, a white sweater, and a black leather vest. This person could be a biker. They could have long gray hair that they keep in a ponytail. There's gray hair here. It's like, it had to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that withdrew their offer, and it wasn't much to begin with, and it was a pinnacle. It wasn't even a cup. So they were like involved financially somehow to you. Alright, so what wouldn't change was this person, and you realize they're not going to change. Why is the World in reverse for Aries? Because I'm not going to choose. They didn't want to make a choice. Why didn't they want to make a choice? It's like they couldn't make the choice between you and this other person. Because of Queen of Wands, a Leo. There's a Leo vibe that they wouldn't. It's like they went back to a Leo for a new beginning. They took a risk on going back to a Leo is what it looks like. And you're here, Aries. This could be you. It's like, I'm not going to take a risk on going back. I'm just not going to take a risk on going back to this Aries. Oh, and there is a Leo. I'm not going to take a risk. It's like you want to take a risk on the Aries, but not the Leo. Alright, why is the Sun here? Because this is somebody's higher level commitment. We'll clarify the higher level commitment. This is the withdrawal of the offer, the higher level commitment. So they withdrew their love from somebody they had a contract with. Alright, why is the High Priestess in reverse? Because somebody's manifesting something and you don't realize it. What are they manifesting? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ooh, they're fighting their feelings about love. They have feelings about love, but what they're doing is they're manifesting feelings, but they're fighting it. Why are you fighting what you're manifesting? Because this would bring justice to a situation that was very disappointing to someone. Clarify justice, legal issues could be involved here. Why is justice here? Temperance is here. Nine of Pentacles is here. Oh, your identical match. This air sign, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's Sagittarius involved. They want their independence. Ending this would bring this Sagittarius their independence. That's what you're not using your intuition about. So the fact that they ended this brought independence to somebody else. That's the transformation right there. What wouldn't change and bring you happiness was this higher level commitment that they ran away from. They wouldn't make a choice between two people. One of them was very passionate and the other one they felt was too risky. And it was a Sagittarius that now has their independence. What's the Sagittarius up to? This person that has their independence. What are they up to? Virgo's here strongly with a third party. So it's like this person that has their independence, they're not soul searching about it. It's like, I'm not going to look at this. I don't want to look at this third party. Why don't they want to look at the third party? They don't even want to think about it. I don't want to hear it. I mean, why is this here? Because of toxicity. This third party is toxicity. It's about the truth when it comes to fighting and toxicity. There's a lot of toxicity and fighting that's happened here. And that's why they're not really, they're like, you know what, that was a very toxic situation and there was a lot of fighting and arguing. That's the truth. What's the truth though? There was no hope for this. So what's going to happen next here? May I see, please? somebody from your past is thinking about how much they, I guess, love you, but they're in reverse. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? So this person doesn't love you, and they have a lot of memories. There was deception. There was deception, and they were a player. This person is remembering how they deceived this person and were a player. That's the truth. They're like, this person was a player. They deceived me. They probably took money from you, or they just wanted to have sex. It may have just been all about the sex. All they cared about was sex. Sex, sex, sex. That's what's going to happen next. The truth is that this person didn't love you, and all you remember about this is somebody being a player and deceiving you. How did they deceive the Aries? It had to do with work. What do you mean work? This is why you ended it, because of work. And it's like this person couldn't get over this working. This worked. It was work, but they ended it because they had to work for you, Aries. They had to work to get to your sex. You would have been a lot of work because you wouldn't just come off the goods very easily. And this is toxicity. All right. Anything else we need to know here? Somebody else was promiscuous, but they're falling apart. Why are they falling apart? Because of their family. Something happened in their family. And they had arguments. Somebody was putting them in their place when it comes to I need you. Their family was arguing and putting them in their place and saying, you know what, I need you. But you're just having sex with somebody while I'm falling apart over here. You don't care about me. All you care about is your sex. And somebody was jealous. Why were they jealous? Because somebody was a copycat. They made bad choices. They were keeping you a secret, and they were a great actor. But then they have the need to keep a promise. What's the promise that they need to keep? Right now there's evidence of cheating, and they've been writing it out. Why is writing it out here? Because somebody is getting manipulated and played. There's lies, controlling, and pulling the strings. Somebody is sick and needing to protect themselves, to keep themselves safe. Somebody might work out here. Why are they protecting themselves? Because of this pregnancy test and somebody coming in behind them. So there was somebody else, it looks like, and now there's going to need to be a pregnancy test. And they're over it and tired of the drama. So there was a need for a pregnancy test. Somebody was sick. They could have gotten an STD. I'm not sure what's going on here. Outcome of all of that nonsense. They're burning the evidence when it came to a date they did. They went on a movie date. They went out with somebody and they are hiding it. Why are they hiding it, Spirit? Because they're keeping a promise, doing drugs, and they have a crush. Oh, you need to check yourself. You're playing with fire. What's the promise they're keeping? Somebody's spoiled, and they're announcing that they're investigating and watching gossip. They're enjoying the gossip. Wow. Okay. Anything else Aries needs to know here, Spirit? Your boundaries are trash, Aries. Block those bad vibes, and you're on the same team. Play like it. You need to also maybe cook a meal for some reason. What would your higher self say to you about this? I don't know what to say to you. Somebody's got problems. You need to go in a new direction, have freedom when it comes to confusion. What will that bring? Acceptance. What are they accepting, higher self? That you need to clear your energy. Help is on the way. You're going to have happiness. Just pray about it. Aries, pray about this. You're manifesting. What is Aries manifesting, Spirit? Change. You're manifesting transformation. And it's leading to your dreams, your wish fulfillment. Alright, what would the sacred landscape say to Aries, Spirit? What would the sacred landscape say? You're having to take a risk. Be patient. Somebody's going to take a risk that's going to lead to their freedom. Blessings, inner peace. You've been at a standstill when it comes to love. Being in leadership, trusting, and having simplicity. But you're at a gateway. Where's the gateway leading? The gateway is leading to your protection and somebody's purification. Somebody was having sex. This is the transformation. And it's leading to flow. And a gateway again. Why is the gateway here? Because you're going to see miracles when you go on a voyage. So you might be going on a trip. And it's leading somebody to their solitude and an opportunity. Alright, let's see what the opportunity might bring. Opportunity. Somebody here is a student and their spirituality is here. Why are they learning about spirituality? Because they had a loss and somebody here is a crafter. What else do they need to know, Spirit? What does the Aries need to know? Somebody has blonde hair. Somebody has red hair. Somebody might live in India. There's a networker. Why is networker here? Because it's unlocking something. What's it unlocking? Being a networker is unlocking something. It has to do with setbacks. Clarify the outcome of that. There's setbacks. It's leading to your life purpose. Alright, you have self-made. You're going to have change. You're going to be a writer. Laborer is in reverse with mechanic. So somehow there's somebody who works maybe as a mechanic. And their life purpose is here. What do you mean life purpose when it comes to that? It's about the media. What's the outcome of the life purpose? Your happiness. This is what's leading to your happiness. Okay? Don't talk about it. Silence, Aries, when it comes to transportation. Being a transporter. See how she has airplanes? Somebody here might be into aviation somehow. But it's like, don't talk about somebody traveling. Don't talk about this trip you're going on. Manage your money. It's leading to your happiness. Real estate is here. You're looking for a place to live and planning something. What's going to be the outcome of this real estate? That's going to put you on the right path. But that's something that you don't want to tell people. Social media is here. Outcome of being on the right path. You're going to be a motivator. So you might be a motivational speaker. And it's going to open up options. What is the option? Somebody was settling. They need to work on their science and activate their gifts. Clarify outcome of settling in science. Something they sold and bring peace. Peacemaker. Don't sell something to bring peace in a new beginning. Somebody is a workaholic here also. So somebody likes to work a lot too. Alright, let's see what your best friend would say to you about all of this, Aries. There's a lot going on right now. Take what you need. You're doing amazing. Take what you need. You're doing amazing. They want you to know you're doing an amazing job. Take what you need. If you need something, it's yours. Take it. Alright. What would the Love Your Inner Goddess say to Aries? One, please. May I have one, please, for Aries? It's like the same cards keep coming out over and over. If I could get one, that'd be great. Spirit has a lot to say to you, Aries. I see you're working on your spirituality. There we go. Good witch. You're a good witch. Be brave and true. Beautiful. Alright, number 13. The color red is standing out to me very strongly. 13. Good witch. It's time to use your words. Speak up for what you want. If someone is saying negative things about you, or you are thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else, don't believe them and don't sink to that level by lashing out. Instead, speak the goodness of beautiful truth that you want to affirm right now. Use the positive power of your words, thoughts, and intentions to override and replace the meanness, fear, hate, or jealousy of anyone else. The goodness in you is more powerful than the badness in anyone or anything else. Number 19 is brave and true spirit warrior. You're a spirit warrior. You are earning the right to make significant progress in your life. The universe will make certain you are ready for the breakthrough by testing your spiritual maturity. The universe wants to make sure that we are wise enough to use our increased power and any other blessings wisely and not hurt ourselves or others, even if no one else knows about it. Will you behave with integrity and be true to yourself? Will you be kind even when you could be in a position to judge another? Be the best human you can be and know that any tests you are going through are actually predictions of positive changes and divine gifts headed your way. Spiritual guidance. Integrity means being true to yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else says about it or if their values are different to yours. When you are being a spirit warrior, you are learning to stand up and fight with love for what matters to you. Sometimes it can seem like spirit warriors need to live to a higher standard than others. When you need to be the better person in a situation, it's been set up that way by the universe because you can actually be that person. Not everyone is capable of that. The heavier load falls upon the stronger shoulders. But the more spiritual responsibility we have, the more we are helped to succeed. The path of the spirit warrior may not seem to be the easier path sometimes, but actually it is easiest in the long term because not liking or respecting yourself eventually leads to a tragic loss of soul. Our soul brings us creative fire, passion, purpose, and love so strong we want to heal the world, as well as spiritual connection and so much more. It is worth the effort to safeguard it by living in a way that is honorable and respectful. If that means living to a standard that is spiritual rather than ordinary, then that's okay. It's a more beautiful and special way to live anyway. So fight the good fight, spirit warrior. Great things are headed your way, and you are showing yourself worthy and ready for greater success. Sacred ritual. Gaze at yourself in a mirror and say aloud, I see you. You are brave. You have gone through a lot, and you have grown wiser and stronger. I respect you. I love who you choose to be. Put your hands in prayer and bow your head for a moment with respect in your heart. So it looks like somebody you were with is with somebody else because you wouldn't come off of it very easily. Like you wanted this person to love you, and if they couldn't love you and treat you like the beautiful person that you are, you weren't willing to just lay down and sleep with this person. And they wanted somebody who was going to come off of it real easy, and so that's what they got. And somehow now it's like somebody's realizing that that's not really what they wanted, but it's only coming through, it looks like a pregnancy scare. Honestly, I'm not really sure what all was being said there, and I can't even remember what I said. For some reason, there's itchy itch. Somebody might have a mad itch. There was something about sexual protection, fulfilling a fantasy. Anything else this person would say to Aries before we close? I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? And I can't love you the way that I want. What would Aries say to them? Aries would say, booty call. Booty call. And tell me again why you're single, because all you want is a booty call. Alright, Aries. Is there any way that, what else do they want to say besides booty call? Did you block me? So, yeah, somebody was blocked. And I think I could marry you one day, but not. It's like, not. Maybe you thought at one time that this was the person that you wanted to have a higher level commitment with, but they just wanted a booty call. What else would they say besides I just want honesty? So they feel like you're lying to them, Aries. They reread all of your texts. Call me, call me, call me. LOL, you're driving me crazy. How are you? We haven't talked in forever. And damn, you drive me crazy. I love it when you fall asleep on the phone with me. And I think I'm falling in love with you in reverse. I can't love you the way that I want. So this person, they're bullshitters. They're a bullshitter. They have love though. It looks like this will be a wish fulfillment for one of you or both, but they're just toxic right now. They're toxic. Alright. Be blessed, Aries. I love you so much. Bye-bye.